Religious trauma. Today we are talking about religious trauma. Welcome to Ayof Sisters Kingdom. It's me, your queen, Nanaya Sankofa in your area. Family, how are you doing? I hope all is well with you on your spiritual journey and also with your family. Welcome. So today we are going to talk about a very sensitive topic. I've prayed. It have taken me a while, but I'm coming out to talk about this. I had a conversation with one of our viewers and the pains that he's going through is very deep, but I'm very proud of him because it's not all men who can come out straightforward to talk about such things, so my brother, I'm very, very proud of you for contacting me, and I'm telling you everything will be all right, because a lot of things that we go through in this life, I always say the first step is to admit and to identify what you are going through. Otherwise you make other people responsible for things that you are going through whilst you never even know or identified what it is. So when we talk about religious trauma, a lot of people are going through religious trauma. I myself went through it, and I had to go through a therapy because I couldn't have made it on my own. It's through the therapy also spirituality came through, and the great mother, my deities, my ancestors also came through and helped me, and this is who I am today. None of my family was aware of what I was going through. None was even there. There was only, I think, one day I was talking with my uncle and I opened up that I went to a therapy because of one or two things, and I told him a little bit, and he was like, why didn't you tell anybody? What will they do for you? Because at the end of the day, what interests them is you have to be a Christian, otherwise you go to hell, you will not go to heaven. Jesus is coming soon. When you don't do this, you're not a perfect person. When you don't do this, you go to hell. When you don't do this, you're not part of the community. Even when you stop going to church. The brother was telling me since he stopped going to church, nobody is talking to him anymore in his area, especially the family. Nobody is talking to him. It's like they treat him as an outsider. And all those things have done something with him. That is why he's going through this trauma. So imagine, as a woman, you will get to know such a man. How do you want the relationship to work? Any person that you come across in this life have their own battles that they are fighting. That is why sometimes talking about Mr. Right or Miss Right or whatever, it doesn't exist, because everybody have his or her problem that they are going through. And then we have the other group of people who are looking for someone only with money. But anyone that you come across, everyone needs someone in this life. Even a healer, me as a healer, there are days that I contact my other friends who are healers also to be there for me. A doctor need a doctor. A prophet need another prophet to prophesy on their lives. So what we are talking about today, about the religious trauma, a lot of people are going through it, but it's hard for them to say it, because when they say it, they know they are going to lose their family members, and they don't want to lose their family members. They are going to lose friends, because the brainwash started when they were very young, at the young, tender age. They started bombing us, or they started bombing you with, this is heaven, this is hell. When you don't do this, you will not. Even in kindergarten, you'll be singing songs that you go to heaven, or when you don't do this, you're a bad person. The brainwash is in there, and a lot of people have grown up with that. They have children, and they are brainwashing their children, and their children are also brainwashing their children. So you can imagine up to which generation this thing is going, especially the Africans. Africans are not suffering only of poverty, but also religious trauma. But nobody cares. And the brainwash keep on going each and every day. A lot of people are living in shame. Even a day when they don't make it to go to church, they're thinking it will start already. What will they think about me? They will think I'm evil. They will think that I'm a witch. So people will contact me. I'll tell them, you are the person who contact me. They will bring their problem to me. I will tell them, maybe do this ritual. No, where I'm living, people would think that it's like this and it's like that. Then why are you contacting me? When you think so much about, do you know where your pastor used to go at night? Sometimes at night, you go to the riverside at 12 o'clock. You go and see your pastor there. Bring in fowl, bring in a cola nut, bring in Fanta. That one, they are not ashamed of it. They go there at night. So this trauma is causing a lot in people's life. And to make the decision, that is the hardest for people. How do I make a decision? This is how I grew up. I don't want my father to disown me. I don't want my mother to disown me. And then there are other people, another group of people who used to contact me, who tell me in like, Nana, I come from a Christian home. I don't understand. Everybody is a Christian. But now for me, I went somewhere. There's this thing these dreams that I used to have. I went somewhere and they said that I have ancestral calling. How is it possible that no one in the family is like that, but only me? Yes, because it has been there. But you people have been pushing, your family have been pushing it away, Now those deities don't want to wait anymore. Those spirits don't want to wait anymore. By fire, by force, when they say it is you, they don't care whether all the other people are going to church. You are going to be a babalawo. Whether you like or not. You are the chosen one. You are the black sheep. Whatever that they want to do, let them do it. But you need to come out. That fear, people are living in fear. The fear of what people will say. The fear of losing my family. The fear not to be part of this group. The fear not to be part of this. The shame about what people will talk. The fear to fail. Because you have been told that when you stop coming to this church, when you stop doing this, things will not work out for you anymore. Your business will stop. See, that is why I love spirituality. Nobody is forcing me to do anything. Even with my deities and with my spirits, we have to compromise. I will sit down. I will invite them down. Let's talk. This is what I'm going through. Actually, I would like to have it this way. None of my spirits or my deities is forcing me to do anything. And since I started my journey, I never heard any of my deities telling me, say, maybe this is hell or this is heaven or this or that. Nothing like that. But they always tell me to do good, to respect, to be good, to love, to forgive, to do sraka, to help others. Those are my ancestors. My deities, this is how they talk with me. So that spiritual trauma, I said spiritual trauma, that religious trauma is a thing that is going on with the brainwash. And as we are talking, the brainwash keeps on. People are helpless. They don't know where to start. They don't know where to go. When I don't do this, it is like this. You will talk with somebody, the next thing is like, this thing that you are doing, you will not go to heaven. Leave him. He is a sinner. Leave her. She is a sinner. Who is not a sinner in this world? Judging people. Do you know what you are putting people through? Because they don't talk, because they are just quiet listening to me. Oh, leave her. She's not a Christian. Oh, leave him. He's not a Christian. Oh, he will never make it. Because he don't come to church anymore, he will never make it. Do you know the trauma that you are putting people through in this life? As a black person, you feel that even you are not part of this society, because growing up with all the bumps of brainwash, they will put a picture from Caesar and they will tell you that is Jesus. We all grew up with that picture, and as a child, I used to ask myself why. I'll look at my color, I'll look at that picture, and I'll be like, why am I so different? Then there are sometimes you see the picture, the so-called devil, then they will draw that one black with horns. Those are traumas that children go through, because who will you go and ask? Who? You dare not ask question. Just take it like that. So it's like they push you here and there. You don't have say. They will baptize you in your young age. Your parents will make the decision for you. You never had your experience to decide for yourself. I always tell my children, make your decision. What you think is good for you, just do it. But one thing, don't forget, when I die, you have to pour me drink. It's very more important for me. No. So, really, people, we need to look a little bit deep into this. A lot of people are going through this religious trauma because of the way they were brought up. And it affects most of the areas of their life. In their marriage, relationships, even in business. Taking care of their children. It causes problems there. They have a lot of questions. You see somebody 40, 50, 60 years. They have a lot of questions, but they don't know where to go. That is why a lot of people, their spiritual awakening, when it hit in, they just step back. They just step back from everyone, from their family, from everyone. Because that fear is there. It is only 1, 2, 3 people. Let's say out of 100, maybe 10% of people that will really stand and be like, so now I'm going through a spiritual awakening. And it's time for me to unlearn and relearn. And I'm going to make decisions for myself. No one make any decision for me anymore. I put away those fear. Because most of those brainwash, when it comes to religion, it comes with fear. When you don't do this, this one will not happen. When you don't do this one to God, God will not do this. God hates this. This one is that. This one is this, and it is hell, and it is heaven, and it is hell. Who created the hell? And who created the devil? And where is it written, or that they threw the so-called God, threw the devil down? Woe to you human beings, and threw the devil down here on earth, that we should know what to do with the devil. But the so-called God needed peace of mind. So here was the better place. And then the same God took his time to go and create a place called hell. That a time will come, then he will go and put it there. Go and place the devil there, so that the devil will suffer. See, so all these stories that I'm talking, all these things that I'm talking about, when a child of, let's say, 4, 5 years, you keep on telling this child all these stories, when they grow up, what do you want them to, who do you want them to become in life? What do you want them to do? Even to mingle with people, they are afraid. I remember that growing up, there was certain music I don't like hearing it, because I call it the worldly music. But I'm part of this world. The worldly music. Now on my journey in spirituality, there are music I listen to, there are some that I don't listen to. But one thing I have learned on my spiritual journey is I have been told that I should not judge anybody in this life, because everyone is on a different path. Many roads lead to Rome. You never know. At the end of the day, we are all going to meet at one place. Maybe today, this one is living this life. The time never came for that person to change. That doesn't mean that you have to judge that person, or try to go and brainwash that person, or try and go and force that person to wake up. When you think you know too much, keep it for yourself. And when you want to help other people, be there, spread love. Don't try to brainwash anybody, because it's doing more harm. It's not empowering anyone. Now let's talk what religion have done for this world. Look at Africa, what religion has done. Anyone going through poverty, the next thing they will tell you is that I'm a prophet. As far as they can afford with $1 or $5 to go and buy a Bible, the next day you see them carrying a Bible, wearing their suit. I'm a prophet. Go to work, I'm a pastor. Where the children are going to school, that classroom, that uncompleted building, that children are using it for school, is the same place that now people will be meeting to be making church. And then they'll have the audacity and the guts to be still judging people. No one is perfect in this world, and no one will ever be. The trauma that people are going through, people are putting people through religion, is too much. It needs to stop. I went through it myself. I know what it is. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision. You have to choose your life. You choose yourself or you choose others. When you were in religion, the same people who didn't help you, and now you are in spirituality, the same people who didn't help you are there now telling you that you are serving the devil, whilst in spirituality you are doing better. Then why were they not there for you? The time that you were with them, but all they did was to judge you up and down. Was to try to put you in a place by force, whether you like it or not. Otherwise, you cannot be part of them. Imagine going to church and your pastor will call you at home that last month we just went through the books, and last month you didn't pay your tithe. So when can we come for it, or when will you bring it? Who do I own? I don't own anybody. You see, and those are those traumas that a lot of people are going through. Telephone will ring, you'll be like, oh. You see your pastor's number, oh, he's calling because I didn't come to church today. He's calling maybe because he saw me at the bar when I was with that girl or with my friends drinking there. And these same people drink more than you at home. But when they come outside, everybody want to pretend that they are holy. I don't have time for that. On my channel and everybody who is here on my channel here, we are all spiritual beings having the human experience. And having the human experience, we will surely do things that humans used to do. And when we find out that it's not helping us, for us to become our greatest version, we put it aside. Simple. When we do mistakes, when we fall, we rise. So my brother, this is the little bit that I can share. I hope listening to me, chatting is a different thing. Listening to me like this it will help you a little bit to know that you are loved, you are appreciated. Look for someone, maybe when you have to go through a therapy or when you can do it on your own. I wish you all the best. It is well. Everything is going to be okay. So I'll stop here by saying much love from me, Nana Yasankofa, in your area on Eye of Ancestors Kingdom. Peace and love.